What's that do again? Oh, we're here.
Oh, hey, we're playing the game. Oh,
Oh
sweet,
God.
the blue-black control mirror.
So this is a blue-black control mirror. Hopefully you guys can hear us.
I'm glad that we jumped in at turn 4 because that's when anything starts happening.
Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe turn 2 they play Search or Argor's Blood. So something I noticed with these blue-black control decks, main deck, they actually cut Search or like trimmed to start adding Argor's Bloodfast main deck.
Argol's Bloodfast?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because the way you think about it, so card advantage wise, as Canton the second room's obviously the best.
Yeah. The flip land is much better, yeah.
Yeah, but the front side of the Argor's Bloodfast and Search, Argor's Bloodfast is a lot better at gaining the card advantage faster.
Gaining the card advantage faster. Yeah, like you start having more cards in hand. Yeah, I remember watching Jake play against Bernie in the PPTQ, and he was able to just have more cards than Bernie, essentially, the entire time. So Bernie was just always behind.
And, like, Bernie didn't even cast a Nesseltath that he could... So, I'm going to be real honest to your victory. The only standard I played right now is blue-black mid-range, and I haven't gotten a chance to learn much of the other format, except how to play against it. So we can try, but I can't guarantee anything. Is that how you feel?
I play standard very rarely, but...
Alright, so...
Well, I mean,
this is
it's
like...
pretty good to talk about, though.
Yeah.
I'd say. It's not a bad deck to
yeah, so...
for us to start talking about.
So... Not a lot's going to go on during this match, we're going to be honest.
Yeah, we'll key back in when anything's relevant. Brice does have the Argol's Bloodfast we were talking about in play already.
So it is may like lead. So one thing you do have to be worried about is not just you can't just tap out completely for Bloodfast.
Yeah.
You do have to respect the Gearhulk.
At least early, like late in the game, like this. Like,
yeah.
Jake
like
has the Gearhulk, and I think
like you see Brice respecting it right there,
yeah,
like
he's
holding up an
keep,
Acid Scatter,
yeah,
because I'm pretty sure if he didn't do that, Jake would have snapped off, played Gearhulk to Glimmer. But so I do like the Victory SPS. I do like. This is a pretty stock blue-black control list, but I do like the desert package you have, especially if you're expecting a lot of the control mirrors, because especially like games 1 and 2, you can just like mill your control opponent out.
Yeah, like you just kind of like surprise, get your opponent for what is it, like 16 cards at max?
Yeah.
I guess 20 would be the max.
Yeah, 20. That's like the sideboard wise. I do want the second Argor's Bloodfast.
Yeah, that card's very important in the mirrors, just kind of like or like the slow grindy games.
Yeah.
All right, we have Jake going for a commit on the Bloodfast. So that's pretty good.
I like Brice not fighting over it because like
you don't really care.
Yeah.
Let's say an idea for Brice to do. I guess never mind. That wouldn't really work.
What?
I was gonna say that he could just like put 2 activations on the stack, then let the commit resolve and just draw it, but it would have to be the other way around. So you would have to, like,
I see.
have
No, I
activations
see what
on
you
the stack
mean.
already, then Jake would have to.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a sweet line if you could.
Yeah. So.
Glimmer.
Gonna cast Glimmer.
And a.
Jake's gonna blow up a Field of Ruin. That's probably fine. Something I like from Victory, your list is the 4 Moment of Cravings main. I think your worst matchups come in the decks that just kind of get
run
you
over.
Yeah, just run you over.
So like
you get to a Gearhulk.
Yeah, he has 12. No, he has like 16 ways. Like he has like 12 cheap interaction for creatures if you count Essence Scatter.
Yeah, I mean it does answer. It does answer the creature early.
Yeah, I remember when I just remember since when I played Hour's Devastation Open, I did run 4 Essence Scatters main. Oh.
Sorry, I'm dealing with ancient technology here.
It's not ancient, it's just outdated.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Your list looks pretty solid.
I don't know.
That's a lot of counter spells.
I mean, but that's actually around normal.
Is it 2 commits? Is that normal or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
You can probably cut a commit for hieroglyphic illumination. Like I know that there's like 5 draw 2 card draw. There's like 5 instant speed draw 2. I don't know how I feel about Vizier.
I don't know. I like Vizier. It's his best answer to a Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah. Maybe like you might be able to swap the Viziers for Gontis as well. That also.
Gonti doesn't necessarily answer a Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah, it does. It kills it eventually.
If they get to block with it.
Yeah, that's the dream.
I'd say Gonti doesn't have hexproof like the Vizier would.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe try and find a room for the second Augur's Bloodfast, and that's about it.
That was a. Yeah, I would probably.
Maybe cut the direct.
Do you need the third negate?
One of the worst matchup is the white-black tokens.
Okay, that I believe that. River's Rebuke's really good there. Golden Demise is good.
And
well,
maybe the third negate or the third duress. It's one of those 3.
actually, I think I would cut the second Vizier for the second Argyl's Blood.
So the thing I mentioned at first.
Well, I thought just in general you meant like cut the Viziers out.
No, I meant the second one. I do like the first.
Okay. Yeah, I just misunderstood you there.
Okay, that's fair. Hopefully we can go back to Twitch chat. Yay!
Bring it back to you.
Yeah.
You have a lot of removal. You
Yeah.
should be fine versus mono red.
Yeah, like you have, and then you have the 3 contraband kingpins.
Yeah. So what are we at? The pivotal 12 mana turn per opponent, per player.
Yep. One thing about these control mirrors is.
Well, thank God they're playing fast. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
we're at like turn 15 or whatever it is, and we're only 6 minutes into the round.
Oh, I've seen slower.
Oh yeah.
We've experienced slower.
Yeah, it's like sit there. It's like, oh,
Oh,
we'll get there eventually.
like. So.
What's funny is often in the control mirrors, the first one to act is the person that loses.
It's so weird. I don't know.
I would not have discarded the rest as contempt.
Land.
From Brice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Land? Land.
Land.
All right. Somebody's got to do something eventually.
I think.
Is Arch of Araska in these decks? I hope so.
What?
Arch of Araska.
What's
that's
that?
The colorless land that gives you the city's blessing.
Oh God. Oh, I thought. No, these guys are playing fast.
They're playing pretty fast for control players.
I mean.
Unfortunately, just not a lot's going on. They're not trying to force any issues, which is both pretty conservative, and it could be good, it could be bad. You just don't want to, like, neither player wants to run out of cards.
Yeah, it's like. There's instances where, like, if you can. I forget what I was going to say. Like, if you just, like, are able to end step run your opponent out of cards and, like, untap with, like, a Scarab God, you can pretty much win the game.
Taking 2 commit out for Supreme Will.
Like, this is why, like, flash wrecks are very important in the control mirror.
I would say the memory side of commit is a much better upside than the Supreme Will side.
Alright, so we got action.
Alright, we have a Gearhulk down.
I don't. This is.
There's 0 ways it resolves because Jake has tapped out for it.
Yep.
So just spend your 2 mana, answer your creature.
This was end of.
Brice's turn, I believe. I
Alright.
would hope so. No, it was in response to him casting an Argyl's Bloodfast.
Alright. Because, like, game 1, these decks have a lot of dead cards.
Yes, a lot of dead cards.
Like, now, like, Brice is lower on mana, so Jake may try and resolve something cute here. Maybe, like, a Scarab God?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably what Jake is trying to do here is just get something out of his way.
I like how he's organizing his mana.
Yeah, it makes it nice and easy for us to watch.
Yeah, he's just going to be like Scarab God, maybe. I wouldn't do it. He has no way. He has no counter backup for this at all.
No, he doesn't.
He's just he's bluffing it hard.
Yep, we're just gonna throw disallow out there. Yep.
And like,
Bryce is like the good thing on Bryce's side is he isn't actually.
Oh,
have
you
a
know, he
way
has
to
one
win
counter spell.
Okay.
And, like, Jake's like, oh, I gotta do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, so,
Well, he's
ooh.
tapped him out just low enough that he can't cast Gearhawk.
Oh, wow. Okay, this may be it. Wait.
Well, we got
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe this was, like, just a head, like, Brice was thinking in the next level. When he discarded the Wrath Contempt, like, Jake would realize it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Brice actually doesn't really have a way to end the game other than the one Gearhawk in his hand. Or that might be Scarab God too. Never mind. I just can't see things.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Jeez. All right.
Oh, I see what happened.
Okay, it did resolve, then he reanimated Gearhawk. Yeah. All right. We just missed that.
We missed that line completely.
I don't know. I was still on the Scarab God on the stack mode, so.
Yeah. So I think we're just going to contempt the Gearhawk now. We might just flashback Gearhawk, because
Gearhawk blocks Gearhawk pretty well, but you have to get rid of Scarab God, right?
well, Bryce's Gearhawk beats is the Jake's in combat.
Yeah, but I kind of want to get it in play, don't you? Like, what's Jake got that you're so scared of?
I mean, I'd rather him contempt Gearhawk than. Can you put? Hey, streamer, can you put your hand on the camera? Maybe like this is a turn. Brice resolves his Gearhawk because I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can play Scarab God and still hold him at activation.
Yeah, I mean.
And wait, does he have a Gearhawk in his graveyard? It really depends on what.
He doesn't. He's got a Gearhawk in his hand.
But he doesn't.
I don't think there's any other. They may have discarded one earlier in the game.
Like, yeah, we might have could have just easily missed. Oh yeah, Jake was checking all the graveyards probably because he probably would have won. Although it seems pretty minute, just because.
They don't really have many ways to end the game, so you wouldn't want to discard the ways to end the game. If you're discarding a card's return, you want to get rid of Moment's Craving, Fatal Push.
Or like Brice can double Moment's Craving this Gearhawk if he wants to get most value out of the worst cards in his deck.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
I guess Fatal Push actually isn't that bad.
No.
Scarab God.
It creates a copy.
Yeah. Does it create a copy
of the CMC?
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, it's so weird because like Externalize was in the same set. Eternalize was in the same set.
Yeah.
Like you just got Embalm then Eternalize. I mean, some cards you just gotta accept you're gonna lose to.
It's standard.
And you do have
play
commit.
around those. Like,
you do have commit as well.
Yeah, you have ways of beating Carnage Tyrant. I think you can just accept that you're going to lose to multiple copies of Carnage Tyrant if they have answers to your Vizier. It just depends. I guess that more depends. Your sideboard is really all dependent on what your meta is at your store. So if you're seeing a lot of blue-black control, I would cut one of the Viziers for another Argles. If you're seeing a lot of Carnage Tyrant decks, I would keep your sideboard how it is.
Yeah, or if you really face like no Carnage Tyrants and only face control, you can cut both Viziers in general.
Yeah.
For a Bloodfast and the Blue Dino.
Blue Dino. Oh yeah, Nezahal.
Yeah, dude.
That card's insane.
The new Sphinx of the Steel Wind.
Final word.
Final word. So that card pissed me off in Standard.
Why?
Okay, so there's been several times where I felt I was a way better player in the matchup, like the blue-red control mirror in Hour of Devastation, or like this around that time in general.
Yeah.
Like I would have more cards in hand. I'd be head dominant board like
way ahead on board.
Yeah, and then you
general.
Yeah, and they just like go Spanx. I'm like,
all right, guess I'm dead. Great.
Yeah, it's like.
All right, Brice is going for his own Scarab God here. If I'm Brice, I'm tapping as many colorless lands as possible. But he really likes using colors.
Hey, man.
So it did resolve.
I think it's pretty.
And
okay.
And it's gone. Good game.
All right.
All right. Why wouldn't Brice attempt to use his own Gearhawk there? I guess he's trying now once Jake has untapped mana. Jake does have a Gearhawk of his own.
I think Brice has an Essence Scatter.
Does he? Okay, that might get him.
He might. I might have saw it. I could be wrong. Gertz's Energy, I definitely bring in the Viziers. Like, if you're talking about as is, I definitely bring in the double Vizier. Would you do that?
Yeah, because
You
all
can
of their threats are going to be a pain in the ass to answer.
Yeah, and like if they get, you can just like Scarab God their Scarab God, or like Scarab God their, you like Vizier their Warlord Verse maybe, I don't know. You can bring in Argor's Bloodfast.
That doesn't seem as good versus a mid-range deck.
The game's going to go long anyways.
Longer, but...
Oh, yeah, okay, so Brice did have the Essence Scatter, by the way.
Sweet.
And now, but like Jake has double, still 2 more Vraska's Contempt.
So Jake is definitely not going to die anytime soon, but...
Neither is Brice.
Yeah, neither is Brice. If only we had like a side counter, like you know how they have poison counters on here for deck total counters.
Oh yeah, I don't think I ever told you this story. I was playing in the open. So I killed another mirror match. This is game 1.
Great.
So I killed all 4 of my opponent's Gearhawks and all 4 of my opponent's Wandering Fury Moles. I asked them to do a deck count. I had more cards.
Sweet.
So I asked him, what do you like to see to go to game 2?
I would assume he said no.
Yep. So you know what I did for the rest of the match?
Draw go.
No, here's what I did. I had 7 cards. Draw for turn. Go. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I think when I started to do that a few times, he realized, oh.
Oh, I get it. I'm not gonna win. Yeah. I mean, a lot of players just have that problem in general, just
like
not knowing when to give up.
Yeah, it's like they
especially in control mirrors.
It's like
so difficult.
Yeah, like they still think like, oh, my opponent still has to kill me. No, I don't.
You'll eventually die.
It may not be by combat damage. Yeah, so this Bloodfast has. Is this at the point where Feudal Ruin actually became Wasteland? Becomes Wasteland?
Nope.
It's getting close.
No, I think they both have somewhere around like 10 to 11 lands. So basics.
I have 10 basics in my deck.
Yeah.
But like this game's gonna. I think Jake he has 1 more basic.
Interesting. So something I've noticed here is both of them have gone with the original Zendikar and Battle for Zendikar basic land split. We have Brice with the Veronique Islands, and then I believe it's the reprint one. It may be from actual Zendikar, but for all we know, it's the Battle for Zendikar. Whereas Jake has the Noah Islands, and then I'm not sure who drew the swamps he's got.
But the Noah Islands are OG Zendikar?
No, the Noah Islands are Battle for Zendikar.
But Brice has OG Zendikar Islands?
Brice has OG Islands, and I would assume Battle swamps.
Man, what's up with people? At least they're not unstable lands.
Yeah, I actually really hate those. To be honest,
I'm not a fan.
Like after so he does have the original printing for the swamps.
Yeah.
He could choose a better one.
So I may have gone a little too baller in my center deck.
Yeah.
I use 96 Arena Islands.
That's fine. That's fine. Unfortunately, I don't think I could ever do that if I ever would want to go baller on my islands.
I mean, I spent more on my basic lands on a standard deck than most people.
I spent more on my basic lands than most people spent on a modern deck.
I mean, I know you did.
Yeah. So. I don't blame you. I mean, I think the basic land is the most like you're gonna play those like in literally every deck you have. You're never not gonna have basic lands. So having them look as cool as possible, or being as sweet as possible, I would highly I don't know. I feel like that's a good idea.
Yeah. No, fun fact. Do you know the original 96 Arena Island has jumped to like $20?
I believe that. Do you know the Daisy Plains is at 50?
I believe it. Didn't you guys have one before I could have bought for 30?
Yeah, we still have it.
Can I still buy it for 30?
No.
Dang it!
Fortunately not.
Why not? You guys said he would have sold it to me 30 for like 3 months ago.
Yeah, should hopped on that 3 months ago.
I mean, let's be real. I'm probably going to buy it eventually.
Yeah, you're the impulsive type enough to do that, and those basic lands fit your sort. Like you just love the promo ones that are non-foil. The
Yeah.
non-foil promos.
Like, I want nice stuff, but I
Destroy your cards.
Hey man, I play with my cards like I'm gonna play. I treat my cards as if I'm gonna play with them, not sell them.
That's fair. No, I understand that.
Yeah. Like.
Okay. That's why all my cards are playable. I got Locky.
Yeah, dude.
Perfect.
I really enjoy the 96 Arena Planes. Also, it has a nice little angel.
Yeah, so I'm guessing Bryce's life total is not correct since his Argo Bloodfast has flipped.
It's probably below 5.
Seems likely to be below 5. He's at 4. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, yeah.
I guess Brice was getting so done with the game he tried to kill himself and then ran out of mana.
Oh my! No, this is really good.
Scarab God, interesting.
Oh no, this is such a heads-up play.
Yeah, he can't. Jake can now not put the contempt the Scarab God because he just has a sacrifice outlet. Well, if he wants to, he's got a double contempt.
And I think Brice is a-okay with that. No, first he's going to check the grave. Oh, phew, I think
he's okay, but he's just got counter spells, right? He's got 4 mana.
No, he has. Yeah, he has 4 mana Gearhawks, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. It's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, no. We understand the opinion on those lands is 90% positive.
Yeah, like.
Most people love them. Like, they're easy to fetch for, which is funny because that's kind of the thing I hate about them is they don't look like Magic cards when you're looking through a deck.
No.
They just stand out, and they're just so... I feel like they're a little obnoxious. I enjoy the border.
Yeah. I mean, so instead of, like, buying all those packs I buy from Swap, I can just buy that A-Pack Planes.
You could buy the 1 A-Pack Planes and then still buy packs because you know you will.
Why do I have to be on co-op right now?
So, I don't know, man. Don't you enjoy your, was it college that pays you?
Yeah. I mean, no, you have to pay like a non-zero double moments craving.
Yeah, as we have to see that double moments craving on the reanimated Gearhawk that you were talking about.
That it might come up. I was thinking Brice was going to be the one that do that. Hey, thank you, Victory FPS for the subscription. We appreciate it.
Yep, muchly appreciate it.
Oh yeah, the sleeves that how would that look?
To be honest, I've seen those sleeves. The other players here, some of the other workers here, love them for their. See, Scott, he's our judge. He's got some power. He's got Black Lotus, and I'll tell you now, it made the card look fake. I hated it so much. I was like, I'd rather just look at a white border card. But
why not just take a Sharpie?
Yeah, take a Sharpie to a Black Lotus.
I'm pretty sure I'm actually the only person that would.
No, I believe a lot of people would, or they would just have them professionally altered. I would much prefer a professional altered than I would
no, I'll just
Sharpie to a Black Lotus.
Oh no, I'll just Sharpie it, dude.
Yeah, you just Sharpie it. What do you care?
No, not even black Sharpie. I'm talking about
Red
like
Sharpie.
No, like cyan Sharpie.
Okay. I'll say I know Men. He does red Sharpie for he red borders his cards that would normally be black bordered so that he can find them easier while he's searching his library.
Like what's the most expensive thing he's red bordered?
I've seen hollowed fountains. I don't think he's ever gotten to a dual land, but
I mean,
but
the white
past them.
I mean, like wouldn't it have to be a beta?
Yeah.
Or a foreign black border?
Apex are very, very nice. I agree.
Yeah, for my infamous Team Repel deck, all the basics in that deck are Apex.
All of them are basic. Okay,
yeah. I got the basic mountain from you guys. I had the basic forest, and I picked up 3 of the Hong Kong's islands. The little sailboat in the sun.
So I believe Brice here is going to steal this game.
Yep.
Nice 15 minutes later.
Yeah, see, this is the point where Brice starts to... Did someone just memory? Yeah, I think Jake just memoried.
Yeah, Jake, I believe, just memoried.
I like that line.
Yeah, it gets rid of all the Gearhawks in the graveyards.
and every card.
Yeah,
But
just
like
every card for that matter.
the thing with memory is like you typically don't
It's so dangerous giving your opponent 7 cards,
like in
especially when they're ahead on board.
yeah like. Granted, like if Rice did draw a double fatal push.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I think
also
only
fine.
yeah. So Jake, oh okay, that might have
Gearhawk,
sealed it.
yeah.
That might have sealed it.
I mean, what's Jake got over there?
Moment's Craven.
A moment's craving. He loves that one. He's gonna gain 2 life for the rest of forever.
Augur's Bloodfast, Disallow, Essence Scatter.
Yeah.
So a lot of good. I mean,
a lot of good cards in general, but since this is game 1, and Jake is clearly going to lose this.
I mean,
I
not
guess
yet.
It's not clear, but I am on the plan that he's 90% likely to lose this since he hasn't drawn. He didn't have like Brass's Contempt just to start. That I think this is going to be one of those situations where
You might want to scoop.
yeah, especially since there might be a game 3, and yeah.
But I think Jake's like I
It
understand
is
that.
not out of the realm of possibility for Jake to still win this game.
Yeah, because he is at 23. Like that's a good cushion.
Yeah.
And he does have a moment's craving.
I mean, that is gain 4 life, right?
2.
Well, he negs it on the attack, so a 5/5
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay,
essentially
okay.
deals 1 damage.
Okay. Did you just moment of craving his own scare dot? He might have. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Say he may have. The last time I saw a moment of craving happen was on the double.
So this Bryce is thinking here.
I don't know. Bryce has got a nice hand. Like,
so he could disallow here.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't want Jake to have the Argyl's blood.
That's how he gets back in the game.
Yeah. So I guess.
Oh, he just left it.
Revise my statement. I guess if this didn't resolve, if I was Jake, I would concede.
I would too.
Yeah, if it didn't, since it did resolve, he has a chance.
I think Bryce is going to try and commit it. Oh no, Glimmer. Okay. Like, you do not fight over this, Jake.
He can't. He's got to disallow that. Like, if he's gonna use the disallow, oh, he wants to use the Field of Ruins to blow up the flip side to Bloodfast, which is pretty good, and it's smart of Jake to wait till after he does the scries, in case Bryce were to not use any of them.
I mean,
to
Bryce
put
has
some
triple
of
Gear
them.
Hulk.
Yeah, like Bryce is clearly ahead.
I think Blue Black Mid Range is probably one of the best decks.
Yeah. To be honest, I think going forward, the Red Green Monsters deck is getting Llanowar Else, which is
Insane.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Like Standard has not seen as turn 1 Mana Dork in a while. Turn 2 Jade Light Ranger. Turn 2 Jade Light.
I mean, that's okay.
Turn 3.
What I'm more scared of is turn 3 Rekindling Phoenix, turn 4
Glorybringer.
It could be turn 3 Glorybringer for that matter.
If you go
You just have to have two
elf.
Yeah, you have to have 2 elves.
And like, so you have to go
Turn
Forest.
Llanowar Elves. Turn 2 Rootbound Crag.
Yeah.
Llanowar Elf. And possibly a 2-drop. So like, not Earthshaker, but what's the 2-mana Merfolk Branchwalker?
Yeah.
And then turn 3 you can play
a Rootbound Crag.
Mountain, Rootbound Crag again, Glorybringer 'em.
That's pretty good.
That's insane.
Yeah, I don't think most decks can beat that.
No, you just can't. Like, blue-black control, like, if you didn't just answer the 2 elves to start, game's over.
It's like, so Bolt the Bird is going to be very relevant again.
I would highly recommend building red-green monsters.
I would too.
Or getting, if you're even thinking about it, I would suggest looking into getting Rekindling Phoenix and Glorybringer.
And
maybe not Glorybringer, but Rekindling Phoenix for sure.
And Beta Llanowar Elves.
And can we be real? Let's just get the revised ones.
Yeah.
Everybody loves that art to start with.
Doesn't everyone hate that art actually?
Oh, it's the worst art. Like, it's
that's the head,
elf.
right?
It's an elf in the ugliest like head picture you've ever seen.
You know, 100% that's it. Or if I play Llanowar Elves, you know that's 100% the order I'm using.
I'm so glad for you.
I can't be like Paul, who has like the sweet promo, like the pair promo.
Did you not see the promos that they're coming out for it? There's going to be a full art foil Llanowar elf.
Why do I need that? It's a foil.
I understand that you don't like them, but there's also going to be a full art foil opt.
Hey, so so since you can't play F and M, I'm just gonna win them and probably trade them into store for you.
They're not F&Ms.
Oh.
So the Llanowar elf is the bring a friend to teach him to play a game.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I gotta use Tinder for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, so that you'll get a bunch of those and you can trade them to me. That's fine. I'll
Okay.
take those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Standard is weird.
The main reason it hasn't been putting up a lot of results is
There's not a lot of standard events.
yeah, yeah. They've really cut down on standard events in general, but when decks like Blue Black Control are main decking 4 Vraska's Contempt,
4 Essence Scatters.
4 Essence Scatters, 4 Moment of Craving, like it gets pretty hard to.
Thanks, Zach.
It's pretty hard to play. Like you're hard to deal with creatures. It's pretty hard to play or keep around.
Yeah. So Brice has just had this Scarab God forever. It seems like.
Yep, and it's just been dealing 5. There's no way Jake's life total is 23 still.
Okay, so this is the gain 4 you talked about, right?
Yep, this is the gain 4.
And so what is the opt? As you were saying before.
So the opt is, I believe it's the game day promo. Or whatever the game day is called now. Jake's at 14.
Store Championship?
Store Championship, yeah.
I mean, you can't play in those either.
Currently, Blue Black Control is one of the strongest decks in.
Yeah. Man, how much does it suck that? So not suck, but how unfortunate that since you're a store employee, you can't play in like the F and M's or like Store Championship that you can get sweet promos in.
Well, it's more annoying to me to not be able to play an F&M. Just I really enjoy playing. Getting to spend time with my friends. The not getting the promos part, we do have the benefit of we try to give everybody behind the counter, like if they want one, to go ahead and just take one kind of thing. But
yeah, these game 1s that last forever.
Yeah, this game 1 is probably lasted a lot longer than it's needed to.
Yeah.
Jake probably should have conceded about 8 minutes ago.
I mean, I think if Brice just showed Jake's hand, he would.
Yeah, if Brice just revealed his hand, the game.
The game doesn't seem over, but like we know it's.
All right, Jake's going for the answer to Brice for the Scarab God. Finally, we're gonna counter. Game 1, 18 minutes left. Yeah.
No, this is how the control mirror is sometimes.
That is how it is, and unfortunately, this game will. If I had to guess, this match will probably end with a 1-0-1.
Winner probably being Brice.
I would hope so. So if you're Brice here, you just let the counterspell resolve. Now you use Gearhawk.
Yep.
Jake's gonna Essence Scatter.
And like Essence Scatter feels so weird here.
Look at that opt. Look at that opt.
Yeah, that looks like an internalized Jace. Wait, is that the opt?
It's Teferi.
Teferi?
Yeah.
Oh, Teferi? Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an F&M promo. F&M promos are going to be full art foils. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Wait, F&M promo.
Damn.
Maybe I was right.
All right, I guess I have to start playing in those again.
Or you got me.
Yeah, you win all of those for me. Okay.
I mean, I got you like 2 fatal pushes, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
I really like this jump to their F&M promos where they went to nobody wants them, and now it's really cool because now everybody's gonna want these things.
Yeah, because like they
foils.
Yeah, they made them a lot more different.
Yeah.
Because before it was just like the same card frame, but it's like an alternate art foil. And like, who wanted that?
Sometimes it was cool,
like,
and then other times you end up with Serum Visions.
Yeah, or or Path.
The Path is fine. For those of you who don't know what this one is,
this is probably like one of the most modern playable cards that are coming out of Dominaria.
Yeah, I can see that. This is 1 in a black, instant, destroy target non-legendary creature.
And so basically the reason why I think this is probably a little modern playable. So like for the bug decks, the blue black fairies deck, and like basically any like non-red based mid range deck.
Yeah.
That really had problems like beating up the big creatures, but like the addition of Fatal Push really helped. But like what this card allows you to do is like kill like the Gourmet Angler, the 3 drops a lot more effectively and efficiently instead of having to run like
We have Shayna,
yeah
Legend of Sisay.
yeah like you don't have to be like run and go through the throat anymore.
Yeah, like, and it was so awkward to run go for the throat because then like one of your worst matchups, Affinity, just pops up and you're like,
Yeah,
great, my best removal spell is actual do nothing.
it's like
here.
yeah. I mean, you basically the main creatures that it doesn't kill is like Izuri, Tassiger,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on the 4-drop Jund's running sometimes.
Uh-huh.
What else doesn't kill? What other legendary creatures are played in modern a lot?
Jace, Friend's Prodigy. You see it enough.
Yeah.
Every now and then it pops up.
Then
Tassiger is the biggest one, and then you'll see the Gorizvan, Kiki Jiki is the last one
yeah.
that you would want it to kill.
yeah, like I mean, you also wanted to kill Zuri.
Azuri. Right, out of elves, yeah.
Oh yeah, and Thalia, I guess. But like,
Thalia's legendary,
but like
yeah.
you have Fatal Push and all that jazz.
Most of the Eldrauzis that actually see play already have protection for that.
Yeah, yeah, I have all that. Yeah, I have everything you need, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lending out so many cards this weekend.
I believe that. So,
I mean,
I
especially
would do that, but my card's a little too expensive.
yeah, like, and I don't think anyone's gonna want to keep my cards either.
No, yeah, they're gonna want to hand yours back.
Yeah.
So you know what this elf tells me about the sets that we're seeing in the fall or sometime next year?
Want to see RTT Return to Theros?
Yeah, we're gonna see a return to Theros, like triple green. Like, there's no reason to see that other than
And like the triple island dude.
there's a triple island. I think there's one for each color, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
we're gonna
not the
see some
triple
heavy
blue.
devotion.
Yeah.
There's one of each confirmed except
Yeah.
for triple blue.
Oh, we finally got the Scare God out of the table.
Oh, good.
We might have a chance.
All right.
Alright, maybe, like,
Scarab God's finally gone.
so Jake's playing this very well.
Yeah, he has. Rather impressed.
He has double Essence Scatter and a commit. Wow.
Is his life total 14 still? Are we finally getting down to the deck tech? The
Deck
life,
check.
the life total, or the deck is my life total thing? How many cards in my deck?
Yeah. So we got the commit. So Jake's down to 10. We have double Essence Scatter.
Yeah, Thalia is probably the
I mean,
most played legendary creature at this point.
but if you're like playing a black deck with the better go through throat, you probably already have like Fatal Push,
Oh, so yeah, it's not gonna be like a 4 of. You're gonna see it as like a 1.
like 2 to 3.
2.
I'd say like 2 to 3, like 2 to 3.
Nah, there's much better spells to play at 2.
I don't know, like
If you're just playing like blue black fairies, maybe.
what about
but
like I can see maybe like this really helping bug out too, like bug mid range.
I guess, but really, what Bug needs is
It has Jace now. It has the Tomergoyf. It has Liliana.
it needs a draw. Like it, yeah, it's got like all of the. It's got the threats. It needs like Liliana the Veil and counter spells just don't go well with each
So
other.
I think the way people are trying to build bug is like completely wrong right now. Like, the blue can just be for like Jace or maybe Serum Visions. Like, I don't think you need to be playing counter spells May deck.
So you really can't, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, maybe like one Snapcaster Mage.
yeah, Snapcaster is just so awkward as well. You probably want to take the teamer approach, but I think Lightning Bolt is just so good in the format right now that it's hard to get away from it.
Yeah, I mean, like, and like the Teamer, Teamer basically just relied on efficient. Teamer, like Bolt. I remember playing Teamer when Bolt wasn't the best.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing Jeskai or
Yeah.
Blue Moon for the last 2 years or whatever. When everyone's saying, no, lightning bolt. That's just the worst card. It's like
No,
it still kills things.
yeah. Or it kills their face.
It still kills.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what also kills?
This game ending in a draw.
No, Narn Renegade.
Narnum Renegade. Yeah. I mean, it has wildly impressed me. So much so that Kyle has put in his tribal zoo deck.
Hey man, I was low-key tempted to buy out Star City's normal copies.
Oh, when you got the.
Oh no, I just straight up just use that for dual lands.
Okay.
Um,
Can they rear your land?
no, I don't think they can.
Yeah. I don't know. I really know else what they're gonna do. Like, I'm pretty sure they both just have kill spells left in
Yeah.
their deck.
Oh, that's risky.
Yeah.
That's
Left
actually
hand.
risky. That seems so weird. But this is a 40-minute game. I don't think we're getting to game 2.
If we get to game 2, like this game's probably gonna decide the match.
Yeah. We might just draw game 1.
That'd be impressive. I don't think I've ever seen that, to be honest.
So I think what Jake. So you know how we talked about like Jake just like scooping up. I think what Jake realized, he checked the time and realized even if he conceded now, he probably wouldn't have time to finish games 2 and 3.
He definitely wouldn't have time to finish games 3. Yeah, that's fair.
So he's like, well, my best chance to win is to win this game somehow.
Yeah, actually, Jake's drawing pretty hot right now. I think he's picked up 2 Scarab Gods and a Torrential Gearhawk, or maybe it was 2 Gearhawks and a Scarab God.
I know. I think he's like denied a contempt. Push is. It's like, because I remember like sometimes like in these like grinding matchups, we just want to scoop.
I'm more scared of turn 3 Phoenix than I am turn 2 Steel Elf Champion. Sure, that champion will be hard to block, but it's not going to be hard to remove.
Yeah, like you have Harness Lighten, Narm Renegade.
Doomblade, whatever that thing's called, and Fade into Oblivion. I'd say there's going to be plenty of answers to the turn 2
Yeah.
5-4.
So we got the Essence Scatter on Jake's Gearhawk. This was end of Bryce's turn, so like Jake is going to have access to more cards. Right now, Bryce's hand is a Gearhawk and another card, another relevant card.
Yeah. So really, what happened here is Brice let that Argol's Bloodfast resolve.
Yeah.
And Jake rode that to victory.
Yeah, like Jake wins the game because of this Bloodfast main deck.
Well, I mean, they both had one.
Yeah.
What it was is
Essence Scatter.
instead of Brice fighting over the Bloodfast,
He fought over other things.
he fought over other things because he figured he'd be able to tempo him out. But no, the Bloodfast was just going to give Jake enough. He was at such a high life total that it gave Jake. That's pretty perfect cycle into a counterspell. It's not going to work out, but pretty good though.
Okay. Wow. I mean, Bryce playing to his out. I like it. Okay. No, I like this line by Jake. Just like not using the disallow right here.
Yeah.
Just using the Essence Scatter. Now he's going to tap for a Scarab God. Potentially. Is Jake's going to win this?
Yeah. It's highly likely that Jake wins this. All in the back of that Bloodfast.
Yeah. Bryce's might just look at this video and be like, where did I go wrong?
I hope he does.
Because I feel like this was Bryce's game.
It was. I'll say Brice has played pretty good. I mean, it's very hard, like when you're ahead like that, to recognize that the Bloodfast is going to be that much of a threat. Like, Brice has played very well.
Yeah.
To say this, just like the one decision to let them not try to fight over the Bloodfast is what ended up losing
costing
the
the game. Like, trust me, like we've all been there.
Yep.
Okay, he split a sleeve.
One dead sleeve.
All right. Oh yeah, look at. Oh, he rips it up.
Yeah, one dead sleeve.
He's taking a cyborg card out.
I have no idea.
He won't need it.
I have no idea what kind of sleeves those are.
Those look like BCWs, just from the texture I see.
I couldn't tell you. They could be the Ultra Pro Eclipse too.
No, because I don't think they have that kind of blue.
I couldn't tell you. I know we just got a bunch in today, but I'm not.
I saw them. I'm not going to buy them.
I'll be honest. I don't recommend them to people typically.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you recommend?
I prefer Dragon Shields. It's just out of like all of the like top tier sleeves or whatever. Like I played with KMCs. Everyone told me they were the best sleeves. I bought one pack. 1 week later, they were all dirty. They were all breaking. They were all like destroyed. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then I bought the Dragon Shields, and I've heard stories of them not being great for people, and I'm sure that happens. They're all factory made or whatever.
Yeah.
But for me, they've just always been great.
KMC Hypermat used to be like one of the best sleeves, and then like they changed like
Easily best sleeve, but I think they got bought out by some other brand.
and so like the formula changed bad. Like
Yeah.
so if you can like find some of the ones like made in 2013, you're fine.
Before rotation, yeah, people do come in and try to sell out to get the value of their cards while they can. There are some people that just kind of like holding on to them. It's hard to say. We do have a lot of people do that though. To that extent, Ted, I've never had a Dragon Shield break, and I've owned 5,000.
To that extent, I shuffle rough, so I've had a Dragon Shield break.
Yeah.
Granted, though, that was mainly an EDH, and I never changed those.
That's fair.
I mean, you see how rough my Mina Den deck is.
Yeah, so I've never managed to break a Dragon Shield. Or
Alright.
maybe I broke one in my entirety of ever.
Oh wait, oh, wow, we have 14 to 5 cards left in deck.
14 to 5. All right.
Hey, can Brice find a way?
To just stay alive.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a memory in like? No, that wouldn't work because he shuffles graveyard back in.
No main deck negate. Oh man, this game though.
Yeah, this is a pretty impressive game. Say we've tried to commentate it as best as we could, but for most of it, it's
Been Drago.
Drago, yeah.
Attack of Scarab God. Attack of Scarab God.
So Brice goes down to 4.
Mo.
Up.
No.
He fogs it. We have fog.
Oh wait, is he gonna do the Gearhulk thingy?
Yeah, but let's say this is an actual fog here.
Yeah.
Say Brice did answer the Scarab God, so this game could just end turns. Game 1 turned in.
I've seen that once.
Never seen it.
I mean, so Brice will stay at 8. So as a player, I don't play a lot of standard. I'm just playing standard now because I think the format's sweet. The cards aren't rotating soon out anyways. And all the money cards like Scarab God and Gearhulk, I'm fine. Me personally, I'm honestly fine owning because one,
They only go down so much.
and like Gearhulk should retain value.
He does see play.
Yeah.
I've seen a see play in Vintage, to be honest.
And Scarab God is a cool enough card to retain value.
Yeah, Scarab God is going to be a sweet commander long term.
And Cube card.
Cube, yeah. It's just going to be a solid card. Like, believe it or not, a lot of the
Fog.
Fog, get them. And say, we're kind of saying what you're saying, Brice, do 40 minutes ago.
What?
Where he was going to use the moment of cravings to kill off the reanimated Gearhulk, but instead he's just fogging them.
Hey man. Oh, we saw commit.
Commit, we'll answer it. All right.
Chandra tortured fine. You don't need to sell Chandra at all.
Chandra's only going to be a 1-of in those decks, and she is hot.
I mean, no, like, because like she's a 4-of in Dragon Stomping Legacy. She's
4-of in Legacy. She's a 2 to 3-of in
modern.
Is she not a 4-of in Scred?
She's a non-zero amount in Shred.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah. Hansa, yeah, like she sees play all over. It's probably, I would, It does suck that she's getting a print in that, and it's gonna cost her value a little bit.
I mean, not really, because like you gotta be able to get them.
Yeah.
Like I hate to be honest, but like, and you're still going to need 4 of her.
Yeah, like Chandra is just too good to. Like, if you ever plan on playing her long term, I would not recommend getting rid of her.
So we're going to see another memory by Jake. To
Great.
stay alive.
We got 20 seconds.
To resolve this memory.
All right.
We may just draw game 1.
We're going to draw game 1.
Oh!
Yep.
Brice is looking for a counter spell. Oh!
I think he's looking for a Gearhawk or a way to actually like end the game.
No, I don't blame him. I mean, what threats does each player have left?
All right, it looks like they're picking up. They're shuffling from the memory. Got it.
Cause like Brice can still win. Each player can still win in turns.
That might necessarily be true, Blazing. Liliana Last Hope didn't actually go down when they rotated.
No, so thankfully one of our local binder grinders, Mike Basford, let me trade my English one for his German one.
Hot. I have a Russian one right now.
Nice.
Yeah. I think both my Grim Flayers are Russian too.
I have 1 Spanish, 2 English.
1 Spanish, 2 English. All right.
Yeah, dude. At least I didn't say 1 Mexican. No, it was kind of funny the other day. I was at the new card shop We Buy Games.
Yeah.
For their tourney thingy or whatever.
Yeah.
And Mike DeGargo, you know how he's Italian?
Yeah.
I was like saying how like one of my white bordered roles is Italy.
Italy?
Yeah, it's Italy language.
Italy language.
Italy language. I think this game's memory is causing this game to be so awkward with deck count.
Yeah, so there is no deck count anymore. Like, nobody's going to deck out. Jake would have decked out if it had resolved, but...
If it hadn't resolved.
If it hadn't resolved, yeah.
So this is turn 1. Of turns, by the way, folks. Not of anything else weird around here. Yeah, like, Chandra's is a fine card in Eternal formats.
Yeah.
Like, she's the kind of card red deck needs to be...
If you want to make, like, $3 or $4, I think that's, like, your greatest profit there.
I think the best money I ever made off of standard, not Magic cards, was, like, when I bought a place of Jace Vryn's Prodigy for 50 each and sold them for 70 each.
I was lucky enough to realize that card was going to be good, and I picked mine up for 17 each. So.
I was bad back then.
Well, yeah, people just... I remembered the first Jace I got. I opened a Kithian, which was pre-selling for $30, and Jace was at 17 or 18 or whatever. And I just told the guy, I was like, you know what? I'll trade this Kithian for your Jace.
He's like,
I
okay.
don't care about the value. He's like, deal, sweet. I get all the money.
Oh, look who's the idiot now.
It will initially do a little bit of a shock to Chandra's value.
Oh, wait. Brice has a gift to the Orzhov land? Oh, what?
Lily's always been around $30.
Yeah.
To my knowledge.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Like, she's
you could have had some sweet leads on some lilies that I didn't, so.
Like, right now she's like 30.
Yeah.
She's like 40 though. 30, 40?
A shiny city's blessing.
Yeah, you know how you got that? From F&M.
Hot F&M.
I have some of those.
Wonderful. I don't care.
I know.
They're tokens.
I know. I use Pokemon cards as tokens normally.
I know. $50 Pokemon cards.
We just drew.
No, I think what we saw there is Brice finally revealing his hand, saying, "I have this. You have this." Let's see.
So who won?
I guess we'll see in the match slip, but I think Jake may have given it to Brice. No, it was a draw.
All right.
They allowed for the draw.
So
game 1 draw.
We got a draw for you folks. It shouldn't be that much longer to our next round.
Yeah, so that should have been the last game. We're going to go and stretch our legs real quick, but we'll be back very shortly.
Yep.